Lahayim, Carrie Naganim. Hello, my name is Carrie, and I will be talking to you a little bit about my social landscape, how I feel I have impacted my social landscape, as well as how my social landscape has impacted me. So my social landscape that I'll really be talking about is the shawash iliˋi, which is the Grand Ronde Reservation. This is currently where I live now. It is where I grew up, and it is where I am raising my two children as well. So there are many different ways that I feel it impacts and shapes who I am, and ways that I feel I shape and impact my social landscape as well. So to give you kind of an idea of the physical landscape, the Grand Ronde Reservation is home to many indigenous people stemming from over 30 different tribal bands. The reservation was created in 1857 when natives were forcefully brought here on what is called the Trail of Tears. The reservation consists of 10,800 acres located in Yamhill County and is still growing today. So here are 5 ways that I feel like I shape my social landscape. The first topic is subcultures. And subcultures really is just a culture that resides in a larger culture. And so a few of those is the tribal culture, my social group, and my employment. I feel like I shape my Grand Ronde tribal culture in ways because I'm involved in a lot of the planning and a lot of the coordinating of cultural events and traditional life ways. And so because I'm planning those and working with folks to be able to keep those alive, I feel like we're providing many different opportunities for families to join us and to practice their Indigenous life ways. And for me, practicing those things really shape who I am. And I think it does the same for them. Social group. So that is another subculture that I feel I shape in different ways, as well as my employment. I do a lot of suicide prevention and mental health promotion work within the community. And so although I may not see it physically, I do believe I am impacting the families and youth specifically within the community by providing education and awareness around these subjects, and as well as providing healthy and safe environments for families to come together and be, and become kind of more educated and trained around these topics. Another way I feel I shape my social landscape daily is through the roles that I play. I'm a mother, and I feel I have obviously a high influence on my children and who they are as people and how they interact in their social landscape. I'm a sister, auntie, coworker, friend, employee, student, and partner. So these roles, I feel I am different in each capacity, and I shape these individuals that is in these roles, and the people that I interact with, I shape them differently kind of compared to what role I am being. So for a coworker, just being able to support the work that they're doing is shaping the community in a specific way. As a partner to my husband, I feel that I'm able to provide him support in different ways, and that shapes him and who he interacts with differently. Some groups that I'm involved in are things like a volleyball group. I'm a tribal parent, so I do a lot of advocacy around that. I'm obviously a George Fox student, and I feel I shape different, there's different aspects that I believe I shape as being a student and working with other students. And then I am a tribal member, and that shapes things, shapes the landscape differently as well. Agents of socialization. So again, immediate family, and then the institutional agent of socialization is George Fox. And so me just being a part of these things shape my social landscape. And then lastly, I have on there self. And so me, who I am individually, I feel plays a role in my social landscape. And um, I'm able to, I think, shape social interactions as well as those things shaping me. So, moving on to ways that my social landscape has shaped me, I chose two specific areas because I feel like these have the strongest influence on me. So, I talked earlier about roles and how I shape people through the roles that I play, but I also am heavily and highly shaped by the people that I am around in these roles. So, as a mother, my children shape who I am, and they shape me. They they teach me who I want to be as well. As a auntie, I think that that helps me step a little bit outside of a parenting role, and it's a very unique role that I play with my nieces and nephews. And my nieces and nephews shape me differently than maybe my kids or friends would. It provides just like this whole new world that is I'm just so blessed to be a part of. Um, as a employee, my job opportunities and the opportunities here within the work that I do shapes me immensely. It's provided me with a lot of confidence and a lot of self growth that I don't know of any other places that would really do that for me. And then moving on to subcultures and how they shape me as well. I've stated it before, but my culture has provided me with the confidence in my identity and a sense of belongingness that has highly shaped who I am. And it's helped me discover my values and my belief system. And I think that whenever something can do that for you, it's a huge piece of your life and something that you hold to a very high regard. And that's how I feel with my culture. Um, my social group influences who I am and helps shape who I am. Uh, I think just having kind of outsiders beside your family is really important to be able to have those types of people in your life that you can trust and that can guide you in ways that maybe your family isn't able to. So I hope that this was helpful to kind of get a little glimpse of my social landscape and the ways that it shapes me and how I shape it. Um, yeah, so thank you so much for listening, and thank you for this class.